Hey guys, if you don't know me, my name is Alexis. I'm going to be dyeing my hair peach today. I've dyed my hair peach before and got a ton of questions on Instagram, so I figured this time I would make a video for you guys. I'm going to be using Arctic Fox dye, which I always use because I always have good experiences with them, and they are also vegan and cruelty-free, which I love. So with that said, let's jump right into it. So I'm starting with the base of Arctic Mist Diluter because it has like a nice purple tint to it, and that will really bring out the pink tones of the orange since I'm not using any actual pink. And then I'm gonna put just a tiny bit of orange into the mixture. We'll put about that much and see how it turns out. So I'm gonna mix it together. I'm gonna add a little bit more orange because it's a little bit too light. That should be good. All right, and now we've got a really pretty peach color. As you can see, my hair is pre-lightened. I would say it's like a light blonde. It's got a few more like orangey patches in it, but for the most part it's pretty even, so the dye should go on pretty even. I recommend getting your hair pre-lightened by a professional, but if you don't, that's totally understandable too. I've bleached my hair myself a billion times. If you can afford it, probably go to a professional. Okay, let's jump on into it. So I'm going to start by taking a few sections in the top. I like to start from top and go to bottom. That way the top gets fully saturated with the dye for the longest amount of time. So let's start putting some dye in there. I'm not wearing gloves. I rarely ever do because I'm lazy, but I find that Arctic Fox dye, especially like really pastel colors like this, don't tend to stain my hands that badly. And if they do stain my hands, it washes out pretty quick. And I'm bringing the dye all the way up to my roots, even though these are my natural roots, but I do have some blonde that was bleached and blended up in there. So I need to make sure that I get those pieces too. So I'm gonna be putting it all over my full head. All right, and then I'm gonna just put a little on my hands and kind of work that dye in, make sure that I get the bottom. Oh my gosh, I'm getting dye everywhere. Oh my gosh, this is like slipping out of my hand. Alright, it looks like the peach is gonna take well to my hair, hopefully. Hopefully it's not too light. So I'm putting the pieces that I've already got dye in them up into a little ball bun type situation on top of my head just to kind of keep it out of the way. And I'm just going to keep adding these pieces to the bun as I go. Okay, I'm just like taking big globs of the dye and just working them through with my hands now. This is how I've always dyed my hair. I just kind of am trying to cover as much of my hair with as much dye as I can. And this is the technique that seems to have worked for me for this long, so. Alright, now I'm just gonna kind of make sure that it's worked through all of this hair completely. It's a fun look. Right, and then I'm just gonna put it in like a little swirl on top of my head. And probably leave it on for like 45 minutes, maybe an hour. Kind of depends. I'm gonna check in on it after 45 minutes, see if the dye is like bright enough to how I want it. But if it needs to stay on a little longer, I'll probably leave it on for an hour. And then I'll come back and show you guys the final result. Oh. Awesome. So this is the final product. It ended up this really pretty soft, peachy, like orangey kind of color, kind of like rose gold almost. It's a little bit lighter than I anticipated, but that's okay. I still really like the way it turned out. I did add a little bit more orange to the mixture after we'd finished the filming of the mixing part, just because I felt like I wanted it to be a little bit darker. I didn't think that the mixture was dark enough to take to my hair because my hair is kind of a darker blonde. Yeah, I like the way that it turned out. If you liked this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Yeah, this is it, and